Hello and welcome. Welcome back to another session. Yes, today we are discussing a very important topic for every entrepreneur. You must learn how to handle objection. If you must be in business, you must learn to handle people's objection, especially if you're in business where you have to talk to people, not in a business where all you do is just get collect money and give the product. In a business where you have to talk to people, you have to learn how to overcome their objections. So in doing this, we're going to be reading from the book of Luke. Recently I've been reading the Bible, and I've been reading it from the business perspective, because when Mary and Joseph were looking for Jesus, what did Jesus said? He said, "Why are you looking for me? Don't you know that I'll be about my father's business?" About my father's business. So I started reading the Bible. This was when Jesus was still small. He said, "Don't you know I will be about my father's business?" So I started reading the Bible in this perspective of entrepreneurship and in the perspective of the of business sense, and it makes a whole lot of sense. So this was what I was able to find out in the book of Luke chapter 9, okay, verses Luke 9 verses you have from verses 51, but we'll be reading from verse 57. 50, the verse 50, Luke 9:51 gives you an introduction to what we are going to be discussing. This was when Jesus went to Samaria, and the Samaritans rejected him. And the disciples were so agitated, and they wanted to call down fire from heaven to consume the Samaritans like Elijah did. But Jesus rebuked them. Okay, he rebuked them, and he told them he's not here to for the destruction of mankind, but he's here to save mankind. And they moved to the next city. So when you face opposition, when you face rejection, what do? You don't argue, you don't rain down fire on your prospects, you don't rain down fire on your clients. Okay? You move to the next. Okay? So after that, now let's read from verse 57 to see what objections or what objections Jesus faced, and then how he handled them. And before we go, that there's a joke that Jim Rohn said. He said, not a joke, but there's a statement he made. He said, Jesus had the shortest presentation of all time. The shortest presentation of all time. And what was the presentation? Follow me. That was just it. Okay. Jesus allowed his works to do the talking for him. And when he met people to join his team, all he said was, "Follow me." So what does this imply? As an entrepreneur, your product, your service must speak for you. Okay. And the value that you give should speak for you, so that when you talk to clients, when we talk to prospects who you want them to be on your team, and you tell them, "Follow me," two-word presentation, "Follow me," they do follow you. So let's dive in and see what objections came when Jesus told some people to follow him. So verse 57 says, as they were walking along the road, a man said to him, "I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus replied, "Foxes have dens and birds have nests, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head." He said, he said to another man, "Follow me." And he replied, "Lord, first let me go and bury my father." And Jesus said to him, "Let the dead bury their own dead, but you go and proclaim the kingdom of God." Still another said, "I will follow you, Lord, but first let me go back and say goodbye to my family." Jesus replied him, "No one puts his hand on the plow and looks back is fit for the service of the kingdom. So according to these verses, all the kind of rejections you are ever going to face as an entrepreneur, as a salesperson, as um, somebody who has to talk to prospects or clients in order to change them to leads, or the objections you are going to be facing are in three folds. Okay, they're in three folds. You have those people in who are stuck in the present. I call them those in the comfort zone. There you have people who are stuck in the past. Okay, and then you have people who are stuck or worried about the future. These are the three kind of objections you're going to be facing. And now let's go into them. People who are stuck in their present or in their comfort zone, what do they tell you? They tell you, I don't have time. You hear, oh, this is beneath me. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, uh, I'm too shy for this. Only people at the top make money in this business. Oh, it's a scam. My spouse won't let me do this. I need to talk to my spouse. I need permission from my spouse. I need to pray about this. These are people who are stuck in their comfort zone. How did Jesus answer the person? That person about who wanted to follow him. He said that foxes have places to sleep, okay, but the Son of Man does not have a place to sleep. So, what does not have a place to lay his head? So, what was Jesus doing? Jesus, what do you do as an entrepreneur? Okay, let's follow this same model. You listen to them. Okay, you ask questions, listen and ask questions to understand what they are really saying. Ask questions like, okay, when you say you don't have the time, how many hours do you work in a day? Okay, you ask questions like that to qualify their objections. Okay, bring out the objection and make it plain. Okay, they understand, when you dismantle the objection, they now see that it is possible. So ask questions to unravel or unfold the objection. Ask them questions. Okay, listen carefully. When you listen carefully, you can ask questions relating to what they are telling you. Okay, so you listen, you empathize. Most times as entrepreneurs, we're quick because we all we want is, oh, I want my leads to be converted. Oh, I want this person to become a partner as soon as possible. You are too, you don't empathize. You are supposed to empathize with a prospect. Whatever that person is bringing as an objection is serious to that person, and you as an entrepreneur have to be serious, has to take it seriously as well. So you listen attentively to what they're saying and you empathize. This person says they don't have time. You say, oh, I'm sorry about that. If you can relate, you tell them, oh, I can relate with that because that was how it used to be for me. And you tell, next, what do? You tell them a story. When Jesus was talking about foxes, this is awakening their imagination. Okay, you tell them a story. Oh, it used to be like that with me, or it used to be like that with my friend who came into my organization and today he's doing better. Okay, my friend so and so didn't have the time as well, but he decided that he was going to give just an hour to build a business for himself while he was working full time, and today he's financially free. Okay, so tell them a story to awaken their senses. Okay, to pull them out of that comfort zone, they need to hear stories wake us up. Okay, yes, we were told story to go to sleep, but when you tell somebody a story, it gives the person um an avenue to start dreaming again. Because most people who are stuck in their comfort zone have stopped dreaming. So telling the person a story helps them to start dreaming again. So you listen and ask questions, you empathize, you tell a story, and then you show them a roadmap. Okay, just telling them a story is not enough. You must show them a roadmap. Okay, I understand this is what you're going through. What if I was to what if I was to give what if we could work with your available time? Okay, what if we could work with your available time so that we could start work will work with you for so and so and so a time, and before you know it, you could be able to build your own business, and you'll be able to fire that boss of yours who is not giving you time. Show them a roadmap. So the next set of people you're going to meet are people who are stuck in their past. The guy said, I will follow you. Okay, when he was told to follow Christ, he said, I will go with you, but I need to go and bury my father. Okay, I need to go and bury my dead father. What was he talking about? He was carrying the burden of his past with him. So people in this quadrant, what do they tell you? They tell you, I don't have the money. They'll tell you the economy is bad. They'll tell you all the people around me don't have the money to get started or to do this business. So why should I get started? Okay. All the people around me will not patronize me. So why should I get started? Oh, I'm always unlucky. Whenever I join or whenever I start a business, it doesn't succeed. All these people are stuck in the past. Okay, I tried it before, it didn't work. This, you'll come across this a lot. I tried it before, it didn't work. I know somebody who failed. These are objections that you face. These are people who are stuck in the past, people who are using their past to justify their lack of actions. How do you handle these people? Listen to them. Listen to them. Ask them questions. Okay, ask questions. Sometimes these people have been using fake experiences. Okay, maybe somebody tried a business and was not committed in it, and the person failed. And now they are using that person's experience, that failure of the person, to define your business. So you must ask questions to define their objection. Listen attentively, listen actively. When they are telling you what is the issue with them, why they are not going to come into your business, why they are not going to buy your product, listen attentively, okay, and ask questions to qualify their objections. Now, you empathize with them. Okay, don't discard their objections. Those objections are serious to them. So either you relate with them or you use somebody who went through the same situation, and you relate that person's stories with theirs. Okay, so somebody is telling you, oh, I tried it and it didn't work. You can say, oh, I know somebody who tried it, it didn't work, but he never gave up. He he he's kept he kept trying till he made it. So you tell a story. That's where we go again. You tell a story and show them a roadmap. It is important that you show them a roadmap. Okay, this is where you are right now, but if you do this and this and this, you go through this and this and this is where you'll be in 5 years to come. This is where you'll be in 2 years to come. This is where you'll be in 6 months. A clear step-by-step plan should be shown to them, okay, so that they take action. And the last people you are going to meet are people who are stuck or worried about the future. Okay, people who are living in the future. Now, this is the case of the person who said, I will have to go home and say goodbye to my children, to goodbye to my house. So the house signifies his legacy, his future, okay, what he's leaving behind. So that is the set of people you're going to be meeting, people who are stuck in their future. And what are the objections they are going to be coming up with? They will tell you, oh, it won't work. It will not work. Will it work? Will it work? They'll ask you, they'll tell you, give me time to think about it. Okay. Um, I need to pray about it. Yes. Um, you say, I can't be starting a business now that I need to pay my bills. Okay. These are people who are stuck in the future. Okay. I won't be able to cope. So these are the objections you're going to be facing from people who are stuck in their future. How do you deal with people who are stuck in their future? What did Jesus say? He said that um, nobody who puts his hands on the plow and looks back. Okay, you see, he's always using stories, he's always using analogies. So, as an entrepreneur, you should use analogies as well. Okay, use stories, use analogies, use anecdotes for to ginger their imagination for them to start dreaming again. So, what do? You listen and ask questions. Okay, you empathize with them. You empathize with them. As they are bringing these objections, you empathize with them. Take it as seriously as they are taking it. Okay, then you tell them stories. You tell them a story, and then you show them a roadmap. So to all of the objections, what do? You listen actively. The people who are stuck in their comfort zone, people who are stuck in their present, okay? You people who are stuck in their future, people who are stuck in the past. What do you do in all these cases? You listen attentively. You ask questions. Ask questions relating to what they are telling you, okay? Then you empathize with them. Empathize with them. You tell them a story, and then you show them a roadmap. So that is the let's formula for dealing with objection. Okay, so I hope you've gained a thing or two from this. Um, Go to the comment section and chat your own way of handling objection so that we will learn from each other. See you on the next episode. Ciao.